Hey, what's up, guys? Firstly, I made an article on this on masteringyourtarot.com. So if you're interested in learning more in depth about this deck that I'm going to talk about here, please check out the article. It's going to be in the description below. Also, if you're interested in coaching from a Masters player every season, except beta, then it's $15 an hour. And you DM me on Discord, DM me on Twitter, and we can schedule a session. And if it's your first time, you get 1 hour free. So that's cool. And also, if you enjoy the content, please like, comment, subscribe, and also follow me on Twitch down below. I really appreciate it. And yeah, okay, let's get into the guide. So, for those who don't know, this is Gwen Katarina. It's a tempo deck. For those who don't know what tempo is, it's basically like the momentum of a match. Kind of like the opposite of playing for tempo, I would say, is playing for card advantage. And like you're basically using your mana efficiently to swing the momentum of the game in your favor. So, yeah, it's a bit hard to explain, but you'll get the concept as you go on. So this deck is a tempo combo deck that wants to like tempo gain momentum early game and set up for like one of the many combos, which is all in the article, by the way. So check out the article if you want to like know all the combos, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna forget some here, but I'm gonna try name like the obvious ones. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. We have Boisterous Host. This is really good to set up for Gwen. This is just a super good one drop, and it kind of gives you value throughout the whole game after it dies. So really good one drop. If you want, you can run Legion Rearguard in place of this. This usually gets more value on average. Like it's really easy to kill a unit with a spell in this deck, but Rearguard's like better on turn one. So yeah, but this is better the rest of the game usually. So I recommend running this card, and it's usually a 3/3 fearsome, so that is a pretty good unit. Hate Spike, kill an ally, you can trigger this to deal 2 to a unit and summon a random husk. 1 mana deal 2 is really, really good. And killing your own ally is not bad in this deck. It really isn't. So yeah. And the husk, sometimes the husk can high roll you and you just win the game off of the husk. Like, I'm not even joking. Ravenous Flock, 1 mana deal 4, it's broken. It's in every Noctis control deck, so you run 3 of it. Tailstones, this is really flexible. I'll tell you everything you can do with this card. This card is so good in the deck. Firstly, check out the article. I know I'm just advertising my own article, but I tell you, like, there's so many use for this card, okay? Mark. You mark Katarina. Katarina's ephemeral. She recalls anyway. Her recall goes first before the ephemeral kills her. So Mark's really, really good with Katarina. Mark's also just a really good card to like finish games. So this is a really good card. Second, Spirit's Journey on Katarina. When Katarina is leveled, he says, when I'm summoned, rally and create a fleeting Blade's Edge in hand. So if they threaten your Katarina before she recalls, or if for some reason you just need to rally like right away and can't recall her, you have to rally at fast speed. This is technically a fast speed rally. So you rally the Katarina if they try to vengeance her or something. You play this and you get a free, like you basically rally again. It's super broken, and yeah, it's really good. You can also play it on like Falling Reckoner to replay his effect. It's kind of niche, but you can do that as well. And if it's like exact lethal, this has never happened to me, but I'm imagining scenarios in my head. If you have a hollowed unit in the grave, or like if you need the extra +1, you can use Spirit's Journey just to trigger the extra hollow. Really super niche scenario, but it could happen, right? In theory. Crumble. Probably you're gonna be your least used one, but if you need to kill like a big unit or something, then yeah. Elise is here. Honestly, she's not like that good in deck, but she's here as just a 2-drop. She oftentimes don't level her. If you do, she's like really good, and she can be a win con, but oftentimes she's just a 2 mana 2/3 that generates spiderlings. So yeah, use her like that. She's mainly here because it sucks to double draw Katarina, because you can her champ spells like it's not amazing. It's like okay, I've used it, but you really don't want to double draw her because it's so bad. It's just so bad. So we run Elise. Glimpse. You need draw in this deck sometimes. So this can also trigger your Sentinel if you glimpse your own units to make a 3/3. It's pretty good. So this is draw, so you don't run out of gas. House Spider for tempo, just good 2 mana unit. Good 2 mana unit for some hollowed. Like your hollowed units are really good, so you want them. Wild Feast. This is just a ping one, like drain one, summon Spiderling. That's kind of it. It's you can use it to level Elise. It's very niche because we only run one Elise, but yeah, you can do that. But otherwise, just use this as a ping. You can also, I've used this a lot. I've pinged my own 1-drops, like this card. Like if I have multiple Sentinels on board, I'm attacking, I'm pinging this. Like you're like increasing your damage by a lot. Like imagine you have 3 of these. That's +6 attack. Right? That's kind of broken. That's kind of broken, no? Anyways, yeah. Pretty niche scenarios, but yeah. Arachnoid Sentry. This is really good with this card because Flock is good, and also this is good on attack because a lot of times you're trying to make it so your opponents can't block. Your opponent's units can't block, so you could just swing for lethal, and they can't block. So this is really good for that. Katarina, one of the main win cons of this deck. Katarina is amazing. Rallying in this deck is amazing because you can trigger Hollow multiple times, and honestly, she's just amazing. Gwen, we run a three of, really good with the Hollow payoff. You can level her really easily in this deck because you attack at her once. Like let's say you have no hollowed, even dead, no hollow. You don't need any. You attack with her once, boom. She attacks her 3. She drains 2. That's 5 damage. You play Rune Reckoner or Katarina. You rally, and then Gwen like attacks again. Boom, 10 damage. She's leveled. And next attack, boom, boom. You're attacking with level Gwen. It's so easy to level her. It's pretty insane. Rune Reckoner, Midnight Raid. Midnight Raid has a lot of good targets. This is Overwhelm. Overwhelm is just a really good target. This is really good. Like Fearsome's like decent. Elise is pretty good. I've used it on Elise a couple times. You can use it on Rune Reckoner himself just to generate pressure. And yeah, Midnight, like, it's a pretty good card. And yeah, Fallen Reckoner. This card is really good because an opponent can't block, and it creates this, which is a 6/3 that also makes it so your opponent can't block. So yeah, now we get into the combos. So we have Eternal Dancers. We have combos with a lot of units. Firstly, the most infamous one is with Katarina or Rune Reckoner. If your opponent does not have blockers or can't kill the Eternal Dancers somehow, some way, can't interrupt the Eternal Dancers, these are infinites. You kill them, they die, because you attack. It revives Katarina or Rune Reckoner. Keep in mind you need like 1 hollowed unit, and Katarina has to be leveled for this, but it's pretty easy to level her. Katarina rallies, and then you just attack again. Or Rune Reckoner, you get a Midnight Raid, you use it on Eternal Dancers, and you attack again. Really good. Fallen Reckoner, it just makes it so another, like, one of your opponent's units can't block. Really good. If you use it with Gwen, you're reviving something that's like draining 10 million Nexus damage, you know? It's a really good unit. And yeah, like, if you somehow have leveled Elise, it's pretty good too, I guess. It's not like amazing, honestly, unless you have like a board of spiders. But yeah, Eternal Dancers, really good card. So yeah, run as 2 of, and we run 2 Harrowing, also really good card. You can, if you have multiple Fallen Reckoner, make sure you set up your Harrowings. Like if you have Katarina, like level Katarina, and like a Fallen Reckoner, like you're pretty set, honestly. Your Harrowing's gonna kill. Like, I don't think, especially like newer players in the lower ranks, they don't expect you to Harrowing on their turn. But if you have level Katarina, she's gonna rally. Like, she's going to rally, and they're gonna die. Like, they're gonna often tap out because they're like they don't expect you to kill them, but you just do. You just Harrowing because your Katarina's dead, you're generating like fallen reckoners that make it so that they can't block, and like they just kind of die. It's kind of funny. Yeah, this card is like broken in the deck, but there's like if you're up against Ionia or Shreema a lot, then unfortunately it's gonna get denied. But play for Eternal Dancers, play for Katarina in those matchups. You don't need to play for your Harrowing. Just treat this like a dead card, or sometimes just hope they don't have it. And yeah. All right. Mulligans. You want your 1 and 2 drops. If you're beginning the deck, that's all I recommend. You keep like Vile Feast and like aggro matchups. I would recommend keeping Katarina too. Katarina is like really good in a lot of matchups. So yeah. Can keep Gwen sometimes, but I oftentimes don't keep Gwen because I don't like double drawing her. So champ spell is like kind of bad. But yeah. That is about it. The mirror, if you run into the mirror, I honestly, if I have like a 1 drop or a 2 drop or both, I keep harrowing. Because keeping, like, the mirror is often about who can set up a good harrowing. And if you don't draw harrowing, then you lose. Sometimes that just happens. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's get into the games. Okay, so basically what we want to do is mulligan for like our 1 and 2 drops. So let's keep the Elise. Solid. Solid unit. This hand's not solid. I don't know why I said solid. But we have the Elise. So I mean we have the Gwen on 4 as well, but yeah. We don't have anything playable for next turn, which is kind of awkward. Not gonna lie. So we have a Boisterous Host, which is like fantastic draw. I'm not gonna play. Yeah, we let him burn that 1 extra mana, and we just pass. Very good to do there. We can just play Gwen here, I think. That is pretty big for us, not gonna lie. Sorry, I'm just gonna move the mic closer. I know I shouldn't do that like mid-recording, but it's bothering me. So we just sing like this. And we have Hate Spike if there's like anything terrible. Could have probably sung with the spider, got it in. Because if this blocks a spider, then yeah, we probably should have sung with the spider is what I'm saying. So he has a Fury here. Probably to kill our Gwen. Or attempt to, but he tapped under, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Which is really good for us, and it really sucks for him. Okay. We're gonna host this turn for sure, and then we'll see what happens. If he passes... Interesting. Interesting. I kind of want to give this the fearsome. Yeah. If he swings, we're just gonna block with the spider and flock it, honestly. If you block and flock. Pretty good, because we get to Midnight Raid. The Gwen levels. The Gwen actually levels here. Maybe I should have played Sentinel first. Maybe this is better. Thinking. We'll play this first. So this is guaranteed 4 damage, but this levels the Gwen. This levels the Gwen. No, I think that's like amazing.
I will not squander the great gift I've been given.
Now I'm hitting him for lethal, pretty much, on open. So yeah.
Every fighter falls.
Is that game? Ooh, we had the vengeance. I mean, that's fine. Maybe we shouldn't have opened, but Sejuani's in this deck, so I don't want him to Sejuani my Gwen. Right? We can just develop out, it's fine. Second Gwen. It's over now.
Bow to no one.
This game not just over.
My goodness, what is all this?
Like we have Katarina. This doesn't even like I don't care about it essentially.
No going back.
I'm not even gonna use this.
To the point. I know all their moves.
Like the Gwen is just murdering him.
Leave no survivors. Show them our teeth.
And then I have Katarina leveling, like it's not just over. Okay, so here's the vengeance. But my Katarina's leveling and he's also dead. That is a thing. Alright. Anyway, good game one. I've been meaning to play this deck, by the way, the Gwen Sejuani. So if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments and we'll see. The Big Bean. Playing Jaceheimer. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna do this mulligan here. Just look for our 1 and 2 drops and Katarina. Dance and forget our woes. That sucks for us. Alright, man. I'm blocking. What if we draw like Butler or something? It's pretty weird. Also, debating if I want to flock it. Probably don't. Also, Katarina clears this, so that's kind of cool. So he trades. We get to Katarina and kill this next turn. Which is nice.
No going back.
Sorry, my phone.
Let's dance.
That's dumb. Not crazy, right? This is... Okay. Huh? I don't know what you thought was gonna happen, dude.
They'll never know what killed us.
Okay. I mean, sure, man. I'm passing.
A single empire ruled by the true king.
I don't have to do this, but he's gonna take the trade.
Years spent training.
Kind of just want to set up my harrowing. That's why I'm killing this.
Not yet.
Because I don't think Katarina is gonna be part of it. We'll see. You can't block anymore. Pretty nice.
Answers, I have them.
How much is this swing? I want to swing in cat. Gwen is like tempting though. I'm not gonna lie, Gwen's really tempting here. But I don't think it's Gwen. I think we swing first, and then we just Katarina. Because Katarina, we can bait edge and fuck the Heimer.
Never fair.
Perfect. This is really good. We get to draw. We get to attack with this again.
This might hurt.
Oh, I'd love to play this first, but we're gonna do this. It's fine. We want this to die. So it's gonna be okay. You guys have to think like next turn is turn 7. Our attack turn is turn 8. Actually, it doesn't matter if it's our turn or not when we harrowing, because we have Katarina, so she's gonna rally for us, right? That's what you guys have to think. 9. This does matter a bit because his deck does run burn, but we're gonna try kill him next turn, right? So what we can do, we just have to bank 1 mana. That's it. So we can develop Gwen. Pretty standard.
This is a chance for me to leave my mark.
I think a pretty standard line right now is Gwen and Butler. We into attack, into harrowing, because Katarina's gonna rally for us.
Let me know if you still want them science lessons, Chase.
Will do, Axel.
First time, madam. I suppose it's rather novel.
I should never tire of something
Okay,
so...
it gets file feasted. That's fine. Can't develop this because we need the 1 mana, right? It's gonna be turn 8.
Hey, Rosa, got some new tweaks to the power circuitry.
And we have to kill him next turn, otherwise he's just gonna kill us, right? So, yeah, so we swing.
Disappear.
You jump blocks it. Not a problem. If we don't kill him, it's fine. Like, I don't know, he's gonna have a hard time dealing with this. Like, we're just gonna hurt him a lot. Like, we have the rally, we have the midnight raid for the alive Gwen as well. This can't block anymore. And for those who don't know, like, when Katarina is ephemeral like this, so for those who don't know, ephemeral, the unit dies when it strikes or round ends. Katarina gets recalled. Her recall effect happens before the ephemeral kills her. So you get the Katarina back in your hand when this happens. Yeah, it's pretty game. Like,
This one could use a trim.
I don't know what he could do. Nothing. He's dead. Like, I don't know. I guess he can vengeance the Gwen. You're not dead now, maybe. So, something. It's cute. And we give the hollow to the overwhelm.
Only fools hesitate.
And then we go. Okay, this was actually a misplay. Because if I midnight raided, I could have given the buff to 2 people, right? Because the hollow buff, yeah, I could have done it to 2, but we still kill him. And yeah. That was a good game. That was a good game. Hey. We're up against Pirates, probably the most popular deck right now. So, let's see if we can get a good hand though to deal with it. It's not terrible. We have a 1-drop, we have a 2-drop. These are like gonna be clunky for a while, but they will help. They will help. It's just double drawing them is not what we want. It's a better 1-drop to play, I think,
Explosives pride.
Welcome, one and all, to the
because now our Elise gets pretty good value, or he just doesn't attack with his 1-drop because
Come closer. I
um
don't bite.
he just doesn't attack with his 1-drop.
Just need a second.
I don't know, dude. I have no clue. I guess he didn't want to give my
Bite.
2-drop more value. I'm actually so confused. I think he should have just swung.
No prey. No pay.
Okay, now this makes more sense. The misfortune turn.
Can all learn to- Ooh.
But you see,
Ah, serious?
this is gonna kill here.
You're wearing that.
We could trade our Elise, but our Elise is actually getting us like quite a bit of value. I don't mind chump blocking here, but that only saves 2 though. Every health is worth in this matchup, I think.
You dare.
I'm gonna level Katarina. Katarina is huge in this matchup. I don't even care about the Gwen right now.
Never play fair.
I'm taking the attack. I don't care. A lot of the times I would pass here, but yeah, no,
Skitter out from the
not this time. Not passing this time.
Ready.
No shot. Okay. Does he have a clunky hand or something? I don't know. This guy's playing very strangely. I guess the with the misfortune hand, it like kind of made sense, but like I don't know.
Gotta go with the flow.
We're not gonna use the Blade's Edge because we don't have any like Mouthpiece or anything or block to capitalize off it. The best thing we could do is okay. Well, now I do Katarina and kill it next turn. Which I'm not interested in doing. I'm interested in racing him now. I have a lot of tempo. I'm like, what if I just Katarina here? I think Katarina is like amazing.
Let the bloodshed begin.
Okay, that's fine. We have harrowing, right? Like a good thing too is we get to do this.
This might hurt.
Like we get an extra blocker too. Like he probably traced the Elise, which I don't really care about. The best part is if he blocks us with the Zap, we get to flock it, and he doesn't.
I'll do better this time.
Our harrowing's a bit worse, but I don't think it matters too much. So Gwen. I'm gonna develop this. Sure. Honestly, this is getting scary. I think we have to block and harrowing. You do this. I'm doing this because he can have like the 5 mana draw to you, spawn to you. So yeah, play around it, right? Play around what you can. Can I just kill him? Like, see, I knew we wouldn't use 2 of these. There's no shot. That's why when I had them in the opening, I was like, yeah, it's kind of awkward. Like, these 3 can't block. You can develop 1 blocker max. Yeah, this game. Like, I think letting me level Katarina for free was a mistake, but yeah. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.